Now just imagine being able to see where big players are entering or exiting the market. In this video, I will show you exactly how I'm using the volume profile to find better trades on your daily analysis. So I would say let's jump here straight into the markets and I will show you exactly how I'm using volume profile on a daily basis. So let's do this. So guys, this right here is what I am seeing every day before I jump into a trade. So what you can see on the left hand side, I have here the 30-minute time frame with two split volume profiles. So what I have here is the overnight session right here. So I split it on the overnight session, the volume profile, and then I have right here the complete volume profile that goes from the overnight to the regular trading hours right here. On the right hand side, what I have here is as well, I have the overnight session right in here, and then I have the regular trading hours, so the New York session split volume profile. Why I'm doing this? Because we want to trade from value area high and value area low. So what is value area high? What is value area low? There are tons of videos out there on YouTube what the value area high is, the value area low, the 70% traded volume, the point of control. So right here what you can see is the 70% volume traded right here, and then we have here this yellow line right here, that's the point of control. So this is the fair price. So most of the time people think the fair price is the best time to enter the trade, but that's not the case, guys. A fair price, so the point of control, is always a good exiting point but never a good entry point, so keep that in mind. So when I'm always looking for a trade, then I'm looking for a rebound into fair price and never entering on a fair price. Okay, so 70% traded volume, fair price, value area high, value area low. So always look for value area high trades or value area low trades. Okay, so to understand the whole concept right here that I'm looking out for is on the left hand side is the 30-minute time frame, because I want to see where volume is going, right? So we have here the overnight session that ends, and then we have here the whole day volume profile. So this develops as the day goes on, that I can see where the volume is going. Do we put nodes outside of overnight session or do we put nodes above overnight session? Okay, but I will show you now what I'm looking on a daily basis right here. So let's make the right chart here a little bit bigger. So what I'm always doing is I mark out the overnight session value area high, which is there, and the overnight session value area low, which is there. I'm also using the point of control from the overnight session, which is there. So let's make this a little bit another color right here. So right here, the two purple lines right here are the value area high and the value area low, and the red line right here is the point of control. So for now I will put the volume profile away, and what you also can see right here that I have here two blue lines, and so that is the initial balance. So the initial balance is the first hour of the trading session. So in the most cases when you trade volume profile, you want to wait 1 hour before you put on a trade. Why? Because the current volume profile needs to develop. So that is why you always wait 1 hour before you put on a trade, and that's why you have here also this initial balance. So the first hour of the regular trading session, you mark the high, you mark the low, and that's your initial balance. Most of the time what you can see right here on the initial balance is that we break out and we rebound back in. We break out, we rebound back in, and that's very often the case on ES right here, because I trade most of the time ES, is that we breaking out and we rebound back in. We trap some sellers right here, we rebound in. We trap sellers right here, we rebound in, right? But that's another case. I want to show you how to use value areas and the volume profile trading. So let's put on back the volume profile right here. So you have the value area low, value area high. And let's go here now on the replay mode and go back where the 1 hour is over from the regular trading hours, and this is right here. So this is what was I seeing today. So I hop on the charts, mark out my zones, and this is where I'm now focusing on to put on a trade. And what you can see right here straight away that I've missed a good entry position, because what is happening right here? We come up testing the value area high, which is this line right here. So we're testing the value area high here 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. What we also doing is right here, we're putting a higher high, higher low, higher high. We break down, put in here a lower low. We push again up, testing the value area high, and then we are moving here to the downside. So that was one good trade for today, but I don't took it, I missed it. But you can see how accurate these zones are. And what we also doing, and that's why it's just so important to have the current volume profile on, is that we are making here a node. Can see this? We put here in a node. So right here on this zone is a high action of buying and selling. And you can clearly see that the sellers are winning this battle right here. So that is why the current volume profile is so important. And what the current profile is also giving you, it's giving you price targets. Okay. So when I'm entering right here, so let's say I was entering on this downwards candle right here, stop above. So what have I told you before, guys? The point of control is always your price target. So what do you think we are targeting right here? Exactly the point of control down here. So it will give you approximately a 2.5 risk to reward right here. And when I play this out, you can see we push down and we hit the point of control. And you can see the point of control is switching up, switching down. This is because the current profile is developing as the day goes on. So this is one good trade from the day that I missed. So let's play this a little bit further out to see where the market is going. And you can clearly see where the nodes are building. So we have here the 70% of volume traded right here, and now what you can see is that we are building a node outside of the 70% right here. Okay, so this right here is telling me that sellers are willing to push the market further down because we get volume right here outside of the 70%. So let's play this a little bit further out and let's see where we are coming. So we push back in, and this is the initial balance rebound that I was talking about. When you're using footprint charts or something like that, and you get here absorption right down here, then you can push this price back into IB, and then you target the point of control or the value high on the current profile right here. But let's play this a little bit further out. Let's see where the market is going. So right now you can see that we are pushing down into what? Into value area low. So guys, and when I'm looking for a trade, I'm always looking on a footprint chart or on delta to see where the volume is going. Okay, but it will coming some videos about that as well. So let's see right here. We come down and we are testing the value area low. What you can see is right here, we sweep the low right here on the 1 minute. Right here, we sweep and we put in a higher low. So this tells me right now we are good to go on a long position. So let's put here out the risk to reward tool and let's jump here into a long. Stops goes underneath the value area high. The value area low, sorry, and we are targeting what? The point of control. So this right here will be approximately a 1-to-1 risk to reward. So I will take this, I will take a 1-to-1 every day. It's not bad. So let's play this out. You can see we push up, we push into point of control on the fair value right here. So I mean, if you get this every day right here, a 1-to-1 on a funded account, I mean, when you have a 50k account and you get every day $250, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all, right? Okay, this right here was the next trade. So we have the value area high trade right here, and then we have the value area low trade right here. And what you can see right here, when the value areas are so spread out, right? When we are trading in between value areas, you can trade the value area high and you can trade the value area low. No brainer right here. If we then actually decide to break out of a value area, then you look for lower value, right? Because then we break balance and the market goes from balance to imbalance. And then we are looking for some patterns to trade this to the downside right here, okay? Or to the upside. But let's play this now a little bit further out and let's see if we get another entry on the volume profile. So what you can see right now here is very important, guys, and this is you need to learn to have patience in the market, right? You really need to learn to have patience, and volume profile tells you when you have to be patient and when not to have to be patient, and that's very cool right here. So what you can see is that we are currently trading in what? On the point of control, and we don't trade fair value. So what we are just doing now, we just wait until price breaks either out or testing a value area. So let's play this out and let's see what will happen right here. So right now we are again testing value area low, and again you can look at delta, you can look at footprint charts, see absorption right here. When you see some absorption right here, you can put in a long position, stops below the value area, and what you are targeting, you're targeting the point of control. So this will give you a 2.5 risk to reward. And when I play this now out, you can see we already got a 1-to-1 right here. And what I also really recommend to you guys is when you're hitting a 1-to-1 and you want more than a 1-to-1, then please, when you hit the 1-to-1, move your stops to break even. Don't never ever let the winning position going to a losing position, right? So when you hit the 1-to-1, please put your stop to break even and you are stress-free in this trade. Okay, so we had the 1-to-1, we will put our stop at break even, and let's play this out and we get stopped out. So right here, what you can see right now is that we are breaking out of value area low. Okay, so most of the time what also can be is that we are breaking down and then make a V shape back into value area, and this is a high probability trade to push back to the upward side. Okay, but on this case, when we go further down and we rebound this level right here, we can look for sells. Okay, so let's play this now out. Let's see what's happening. So this would be actually not a bad long right here, but that now here is now important to look at the footprint chart and on delta what is showing. Get we selling volume or buying volume on the delta, or get we absorption or not? But I will play this now a little bit further out to see what's happening right here. Yeah, so you can see we push down, and this is now a clean example right here. So what you can see, we definitely making a node outside of the 70% traded right here. So this indicates me that the market wants to find lower value. What you also can see, the market pushes down, we retest the value area low. So this right here would for me be a no-brainer to sell, guys. And as well, you need to look at delta, guys. You need to look at delta and footprint. I highly recommend you look at footprint and delta and volume profile, and you have such a powerful system. So right now here you can see we retest the value area low. So this right here would be a no-brainer to sell. So let's play one bar out, and you can see we get also nearly engulfing pattern, but this is a very strong selling candle right here. So you can actually go here in with a sell position, stops above this high when you want 20 points right here. And then what you can do now is, because we have underneath here there are no zones or no price targets to target. Okay, so what I'm doing now is to zoom out, and what we have right here is the overnight session low, and this is right in here, right? So this is the overnight session low, and up here is the overnight session high. So we can target the overnight session low, right? So this will give me a 1.8 risk to reward right here. So let's play this out and see what's happening right here. So we can see the market tumbles around and actually decides then to push to the downward side. What you can see on the left hand side on the volume profile, we put in node, we put in lower node, so the market want to find lower value. So all in one right here, you had the value area high trade, you had the value area low long trade, and then you had the breakthrough and the retest of the value area low trades. So when you put all three trades together, you have a very successful trading day. So once you master volume profile, you will see the market completely different. So this was my trading style in a nutshell, guys. And when you want to see more of those videos, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and I will put my effort in to make some new good videos about volume profile. See ya.